All right, hello everybody. Welcome to this Q&A live stream. 7:58 p.m. on the East Coast in New Jersey. Today is Sunday, May 28th of 2023. So with that being said, of course, so we have a lot of stuff to go ahead and discuss. So we're going to actually give people a couple of seconds to join, and then we will begin our discussion tonight. So yeah, I've just got back from Cancun a few days ago, and I had some family over today for Memorial Day. So it's been a pretty solid couple of days. Um, so I'm very happy to be back in New Jersey for a little bit here. Um, but yeah, so we're just going to be discussing some stuff real fast. I don't know how long we're going to be able to do the stream for, but we're going to go ahead and, of course, we want to make sure that everybody's question is heard and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, hello, Elevators of Steel City. Hi, Lenny A03. So, yeah, I mean, I'm a little bit tired. Uh, Yeah, I heard the creditors said that the chain is unlikely to survive. Some locations have been identified. It's mixed. It's a mixed bag right now, but I think some creditors did report to. I think it was like Bloomberg or something. Um, I did hear that they're going to actually be. I'm actually going to try and position this camera a little bit better because I want to make sure to kind of be in position. Okay, that does not look good. Okay, let me try and go a little bit uptight here. So, um, see if this pillow makes a difference. No, this is like uncomfortable. Well, it's gonna have to do. Oh well. You guys can see I have a Tommy Bahama pillow. Okay. All right. I may have to actually like sit up somehow. I need like one of those, almost like one of those like arm pillows. So, okay, let's see. Yeah, that looks okay. Yeah, that definitely looks better. Okay, so let's get back to some of the action. So, and I apologize that this light is really annoying, but like I said, the sun is starting to go down for the evening. So, David's bridal was set to go to retail hell. Square. Well, yeah, I mean, Coles came in the 2000s, so that makes sense. Yeah, the liquidators are starting to bring, or Hilco rather, is starting to bring in some of their junky or junk merchandise rather. So, Building Village Mall, okay. Yeah, I know that one needed a remodel badly. I'm glad that I don't even know. I think there's new images of it already. Apple Store Freehold. Yeah, it got a nice new. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah. This Apple Store needed a remodel. Opens tomorrow at 10. Yeah, wow. It actually looks a lot nicer now. It definitely got the remodel. Yeah, it was one of the last few in the state that needed a remodel, and the only other one that's currently going through a remodel right now is Tice's Corner, which that was the last original one. So they seem to be slowly changing them out. Willowbrook, I think, is going to be the next one to get a refurbishment. I think that one is a bit dated for sure. That one is, I think, the next one to get a remodel. Yeah, well, of course, is going to be using the cheapest bidder, and Excel was the cheapest bidder. So yeah, yeah, no, I agree. Those the Excel is really starting to let those MTs go. So I'm glad that they came in and did a modernization. Not really a reason for me to go back to Roosevelt Field unless there's like a big department store shutting down or there's some decent elevator going away. But Yeah, they needed to modernize those. Those things are really starting to go. When I went back in June of last year, right before Nordstrom got Kone Nordstrom got their hands on the Roosevelt Field location, so it just made sense. Um, but yeah, I just looked at the Apple Store in Freehold. It's beautiful. I hope they do the same thing with Willowbrook and Tice's Corner. Uh, oh, okay. Yeah, Macy's, Dillard's, Sticks, Sporting, yeah, Golf Galaxy. Yeah, they're the same thing. I mean, again, it's really just whoever is the highest bidder and where Eddie is going to walk away with the most money. So it's really not necessarily, um, it's really a store by store basis and how much money Eddie Lampert can get for the building. I guess Nike sees an opportunity to be at King of Prussia. Makes sense, I guess. I just know a lot of the stores have been suffering from theft, especially Yeah, San Francisco has been taking a lot of hits recently, especially Westfield San Francisco Center. Makes me wonder how long Macy's and Bloomingdale's are going to last. Let's see here. Okay, just making sure. I don't necessarily think Simon failed. I think a lot of it had to do with supply chain issues, and they couldn't mod the elevator until they got the supplies. So I don't think necessarily Simon failed at that. It was just a supply chain issue. So you can't really put the blame on Simon. And Simon really do try. It's not that they don't care. It's that they're waiting for the parts to come in, and there's just a lot of supply chain shortages. So I can't necessarily blame Simon. Yes, did Simon let them go to crap? Absolutely. The parking deck elevator, though, yeah, those parking deck elevators did get abused. I do have to agree, but I wouldn't necessarily think Simon is neglecting Roosevelt Field, at least not yet. Trust me, they're going to hold on to Roosevelt Field for a very long time. I don't see Simon dumping that mall anytime soon. Speaking of which, Westfield dumped another mall in Florida, so I think the days of Westfield Garden State Plaza being a Westfield Properties days are numbered because Westfield is really starting to offload a lot of properties. It would be very interesting to see if Simon does approach Westfield in the next couple of months to get Westfield Garden State Plaza. I mean, it would definitely help Simon in terms of a Bergen County presence because they would have that in the Shops Riverside. But then again, it might not because then they might start taking stores out of Riverside and putting them in there. So it's a slippery slope. Um, I don't know yet. No, I don't think Simon would dump Ross Park Mall. Plus, it's the only Nordstrom in the Pittsburgh area. I don't see Simon dumping that mall anytime soon. Interesting. Yeah, I heard about that. They're doing a indoor slash outdoor water park in Atlantic City. They're trying. I haven't been to Atlantic City in maybe 3 years. I mean, unless you were so big on the casinos, for me, there's just really no reason to make the investment to go down to Atlantic City. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with Atlantic City. It's just not for me personally. Um, but other everyone has a different taste, I guess. So in terms of bankruptcy, it's going to be between three different retailers. Probably David's Bridal is more likely to go next because Christmas tree shops they have to reorganize, and Party City has somewhat of money left. So I think David's Bridal will be the next one to go out of the three at least. Christmas tree shops, it depends on what happens in August, and then whatever else does happen. Yeah, well, Um, they want to try and redevelop it and put more like entertainment options in there. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what Pacific Retail does. I agree. But I think it's good that they got their hands on it because they do manage other malls across the country. I could very well see Bloomingdale's and Bridgewater become a Bloomies because they would want to keep the Bloomingdale's name in Bridgewater. So I could see that happen in the next few years or so. I have no doubt they're going to keep. Yeah, I mean, I think Short Hills is safe. The only reason Willowbrook is safe is because of the weird blue loss, and they just did a renovation to that store in 2016. So I don't see them dumping that one anytime soon. And Riverside, they just did a whole renovation there. So I would say that the most vulnerable Bloomingdale's, should they choose to switch to a Bloomies, would be Bridgewater. And in New York, the most vulnerable Bloomingdale's would be Walt Whitman to go to a Bloomies. And that's just because that again, it's just because of the what's it called? Because of the blue laws and stuff. Yeah, they would switch it over because of the location not being so big. Sears in Greensboro is shutting down today. Today was the last day of operation for the Sears store. They're not closing tomorrow. They are done today, and then the rest of the smaller format Sears stores are wrapping up liquidations, and they'll be finishing up at around Father's Day of 2023. And then after that, in terms of liquidations, Bed Bath and Beyond, Christmas tree shops, and any of the remaining Hilco liquidations will all be done by the end of June. So that's where we stand with liquidations. I don't see anything else changing unless we get some crazy announcement this week. Obviously, not tomorrow. Markets are closed because tomorrow is Memorial Day, because Memorial Day is tomorrow. So there'll be no crazy closing announcements other than like a Journeys thing, but the locations for Journeys have not yet been identified, and I'm not going to make a video until those locations have been identified by corporate and confirmed that they're going to be closing. So, anyways, that's pretty much that for now. Don't have any crazy mall trips planned at the moment. And again, just waiting to see what's going to get announced at this point. And so, yeah, I heard about that. Probably the one that CBL owns will get dumped. That's my uh, estimated guess. So, but yeah, but that's a kitchen thing. And I have to get to Elizabeth, by the way. I don't know when I'm going to get there, but yeah, so unfortunately, guys, I wanted to come on here quick. We're probably gonna try and do another one of these tomorrow night because I'll have a lot more questions and stuff, and there'll be a lot more people around because everybody goes back to school tomorrow. It's kind of weird tonight with everything going on, but I just wanted to quickly come on here, do a stream. I'm back in America now, and we'll be doing a lot more of these since I'm out of school now. Although I have to other things are up in the air, but we'll definitely be, they'll definitely you guys will definitely be seeing a lot more of these. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, so but unfortunately for now, I had people over today at a little get family function, so I'm pretty exhausted and I do want to kind of relax for the rest of the evening. So thank you guys for watching and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the stream. We're gonna try to do another one of these tomorrow night, probably around the same time, 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock. But I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching, and don't worry, there's more elevator videos coming. I have to figure out places to go. Tomorrow will be weird with offices closed, but offices do open up back tomorrow. So we'll see what office buildings we can hit this week, and potentially, depending on where I have to go during the week, you guys will definitely see the videos uploaded around 7:30 in the morning. So, anyways, before I go on a little tangent here, thank you guys for watching the live stream. Everyone have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you guys back right here again tomorrow at around the same time.